fam, it's your favorite girl, Jay Shara, coming back to you with yet another reaction video. Today's video that we're going to get into stems from Bill Burr ranting or going off about the airline boarding process. I already know he's gonna be ranting and cursing and going crazy because I get it. I myself hate the airline boarding process. I am not a big fan of flying. I'm not scared to fly. I fly all the time. It's just so inconvenient, but convenient at the same time. It's just a hassle. You gotta do this, you gotta check your bag, you gotta pack, make sure everything's the right size, proportions, dimensions, whatever. Then you gotta go through security, take your clothes off. Like, it's just like, come on. And then everyone's just slow and delayed, and get me out of this airport. So before we get into the video, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and follow your favorite girl on IG at JShar with an H at the end. Let's get into it.
You know, in the last segment, there's a lot you get worked up about, you know, and you've always been that way. I've known you a long time. You get worked up about stuff,
yes.
You get happy.
When he was 4, he was like, things were better when I was 3. World shit now. The heydays of my 2s.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah. Oh, so here's the thing. Are you, now that you're playing Madison Square Garden, you got all these fans, you're extremely successful comedian, are you able to enjoy your success now? Are you able to just have some fun with the fact that you're a success?
Yes, I enjoy it, but I still, you know, the bane of my existence is I let little things bother me. Downloading new operating systems will just, you know, I bring a lot of tension into the house, according to my wife. Yeah. One thing I've noticed, we're always working on me. You know? Like, my wife is evidently some completed work, like under museum glass, and I'm like that building that has scaffolding around it for like 7 years. But, no, she's a saint for putting up with me. I know, but like my latest thing that's driving me nuts is I spent 20 years in the back of the plane getting treated like an animal. And I finally worked my way up to the front of the plane, Group 1, which means you get to board like it's your plane. Right?
You get to board.
Yes. You
first,
sit in a chair that's the size for a human being. There's a place for your bag.
Yep.
Right? You get a little hot towel and all that. And then the second I get that, all of a sudden now, there's like these 20 groups that are like pre-boarding now. Like half the plane qualifies, and they're getting on. And I just sit there just like losing my shit. You know? It starts off like it's just like anybody in uniform, anybody in military. So it's like, all right. But after like the 20th guy, you just start being like, have you seen action? Lines, please. Then it's anybody with kids, anybody with disabilities, and then just anybody with a red shirt. Hey, it's Tony Tuesday. Anybody named Anthony can get on. Dude, I sat one time, I saw this guy get on the plane. Okay, he wasn't in uniform, he didn't have kids, he had all his limbs, he wasn't limping, he didn't have a cough, he just walked on the plane. It's like, who the is that guy? Right. How did I get on before that guy? So, no, I always hated the anxiety of being in the back of the plane. I just remember, like, the worst is whenever you would get your seat and you'd sit there and they're about ready to close the door and you'd have that empty seat next to you. Like the poor man's first class. You're like, oh, shit, I'll bring the armrest up. I can actually be great. And then all of a sudden, some fat bastard gets on the front. You're like, no. You're like Quint at the end of Jaws, like sliding down. I swear to God, this is all true. This dude got on. He was so fat. He was sitting next to me. I was literally next to him and behind him. He like tried to make himself smaller, and he like folded his arm, and his lat came out like a, you know, those old Western saloon things. I'm just sitting behind this thing. So yeah, that motivates you to try to get to a certain place in life.
20 years, you work your way up to the front, and now still, they won't let you...
Yeah, now that fat guy's considered disabled because he can't stop eating cookies. So he gets on. Look at everybody groaning. 90% of the world is starving to death. That guy. Eat a salad and get on the treadmill like the rest of us.
Seriously, bro, like, there's no excuse.
Well,
I don't believe.
What could you do? Could you do anything then? Could you get on the plane? Is there anything you could do that would
Conan,
get
I
Bill
imagine there's something that I could be doing. There's always something that I could be doing. That's what I've learned being married. You know
Right.
what? You should have done it this way. I'm sorry. Like that
So-
literally.
so I'm your
that
wife
played-
right now.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
was
idea.
just playing in the loop. What am I doing now? You know, this is the thing. You know what it kills me? It's
What?
just like if I could just fix my temper, my wife, she'd have nothing on me.
Yeah.
She'd have nothing on me. I work my ass off. I make a great living. I like doing the dishes. I'm a great dad. All she has on me is just, it's just, I don't know, like my overall vibe. That's it.
You bring terrible vibes to
All
the
she
function.
has on you
Is my
is your
vibe.
overall personality and
Yeah, but
vibe.
what kills me, I was this guy
The
when
essence of who you are is the only thing.
Yeah, but I was this guy when she met me.
Yeah.
She's acting like I changed.
Yeah,
I was always
true.
flipping out.
Were you flipping out the day like when you met? Did you flip out? Did you it really got
Probably.
her?
Yeah, I remember. She told me to go see that movie Monster. Remember that movie
With
with
Halle Berry?
Charlize Theron?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody was saying how, oh my God, it was unbelievable. Like, they literally blamed guys that she was a serial killer.
Yeah.
Wait,
You know
I'm
what I
not
mean? Like, when
talking
you
about
saw the Jeffrey
the same
Dahmer
one.
movie, it wasn't like, somebody shoved a tuna fish sandwich up my ass, and I confused people with food, so I, like, they didn't make, like, a big excuse for
I
it.
didn't watch that shit, so I don't know.
She was a psycho killing people, and she should have died. But I'm, like, watching it feeling guilt. Do they ever take responsibility for their actions? Even when they're murdering people, it's somehow our fault.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Why would having a tuna fish sandwich shoved up your butt make you want to eat people?
Because another man did it. Right? So it's another person. So you equated, I don't know, sex with
What?
food. I forget how the idea went. But all I know is she laughed when I said it. She was dying laughing and kind of saw my point. And I always hate when she says to me, she'll just be like, I just don't see where is that coming from? Where is that coming from? It's just like, honey, how many childhood stories do I have to tell you before you follow the breadcrumbs to the psycho that you married? I mean, did you ever take a psychology class like you didn't see this coming?
Right.
That's what it is. It's not that she says that I'm a jerk. It's just the nerve to be surprised.
Yeah, like, girl, you know me, we've been married. I've been saying.
All right, I wish we had more time. Good God. All right. I feel like do I help you at all by getting
No,
this
this was
stuff out?
cathartic.
It's cathartic, right?
Cathartic, because I'm going to go home. She's not going to watch this. She's over me.
I love it when a guest says, no one, she's not going to watch
No,
this.
she's not going to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear I miss watching Bill Burr. He is insane. But I forgot what video I was watching the other. Oh, it was a Kanye West video about how he's been flipping out and crashing out with his heinous tweets and just talking so much crap about any and everyone. And I made the same point that Bill Burr did in regard to Nia, his wife. It's the overall fact that you're still shocked that I am this insane or still crazy when I crash out. And I was making the same note about Kanye and how he crashes out and everyone acts as if they're so appalled and so shocked and astounded by what he's doing and saying. This is like, when a person shows you who they are, believe them. But anyway, I completely missed watching Bill Burr. I'm going to get back on my Bill Burr little situation. I used to watch him a lot. I just feel as though I think I watched all his stand-ups. Well, probably not all of them, but I pretty much watched all of his grand segments from his stand-ups. Maybe I'll get into something where I watch full-on specials. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, tap that notification bell, and follow your favorite girl on Instagram at jshara with an H at the end. You all know that I love you. You love yourself 10 times more. Have a beautiful day or night in this amazing world. Ciao.